Oh, goody, goody gumdrops, do I have something for you today. And it is extra spicy. Yes, I'm just burning up. I'm on fire. It's so spicy. Yeah, man. So, the long awaited question. I've been wanting to do this for days. For days. And I'm finally getting around to it. It's actually really late on my time right now. But I wanted to get this done tonight, to get this out to you guys as soon as possible. It's all about KNULL, right? KNULL seems to be the hot topic. He is the man of the hour, or the man of the week. It so seems like it. And the question at hand was, is he better with rage, or is he better with energy? Because you want to put the right CTP on this man, right? You want him to perform at his highest potential, and rightfully so, because as it looks, he's the strongest character in the game, right? Now, if you watched a couple videos back, I did a comparison with him and Sentry, and then even Moon Knight, and I threw Beta Ray Bill in there. And Noah was coming up. He was coming up kind of short, right? And thing is, like, if you have a certain amount of experience playing a character, chances are you're gonna play him a little better. And Noel, he's new, don't have that much experience with him. And but besides that, I went ahead. I swapped Rage for Energy, and I pre-recorded some gameplay with him, right? So we can compare and contrast and see exactly what the difference is. And he's performing much better with energy. Now, the energy I put on him, let's go ahead and look. It does have beatdown, but let me say this about it, because no, you're basically you're hitting skills all the time. You have no time to run around. So, the beatdown isn't going off often, and it certainly isn't lining up with the skills that you actually want it to, right? It's not lining up with proc. Like essentially, ideally, you'd want it to line up with your proc. So in my eyes, it's almost even being tested as like a regular energy, and not even a good rolled energy. It's got 27.5% ignored dodge, right? So it's like a bad rolled energy. It does have 200 proc, of course, but in terms of its other stats, they're not good stats. But I believe he's capped off. He's not capped on crit rate anymore, because I had that. So he's 42% crit damage. Let me see something. Yeah, let's go ahead and change this. Let's go ahead and change that to crit rate. Yeah, because of the rage he had on. Of course, his crit. It was a nicely rolled rage. Had like 30% crit rate on it. So yeah, he was capped. Now let's go check him out. And that looks a lot better. It looks a lot better, but he does get buffed from his skills. Right, I believe his 5th. Yeah, he gets a 45% crit rate buff for 12 seconds on a 9-second cooldown. So that should be up all the time. All right. So let me say, well, I don't want to spoil it. So I'm going to play 2 runs of Rage, and then I'm going to play 1 run of the energy, and then I'll even try to jump into some live stuff. And actually, I pre-recorded a lot of this stuff, just because today was a busy day, and just to make things efficient, this is the way that I did it. But I'll try to do some live stuff with you as well. So okay, for those who don't know about his build, it really doesn't matter, right? I'm comparing Rage and Energy. His build is kind of, it really doesn't matter all that much, right? But he's got a maxed out build. For those who don't know, it's completely maxed out, basically. So let me cue this up, and I'm gonna play the Rage runs first. Let's play the Rage runs first. Come on, guy. All right, get your act together here. Here we go. Rage runs. Go. Well, what are you waiting for? I don't know why I recorded. Yeah, let's see. What's going on? Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's play that track, baby. So I'm using, yeah, Bullseye lead, and I have one ignore dodge striker. This is the highest stage I can take him to, and that's the only striker that provides ignore dodge. And I'll say that this first run was because I ran in a bunch, and this was the best one. And I tried a bunch of different things, a bunch of different techniques with his rotation, just trying different things. And one thing I realized is that you can actually avoid the cage with his tier 3. I think you have to stay in it, though. I think you have to stay in his tier 3, and you can avoid it. I've done that a few times, as a matter of fact. Maybe some of you guys out there probably even know about this, but I didn't until just now. But yeah, you if you line up some things properly, you get just like some crazy damage. But yeah, if you guys remember the couple videos before, his time clocked in at like 3:54, I believe. So here was a little bit faster. It was like 4 or 5 seconds faster. So that was what, 3:59, even 4 minutes, which is pretty good. And it's stage 14 for me. But you know what though, my conquer level's higher, so it's gonna be a little bit faster from what it was. So Sentry might perform a little different too. I'll take them into a rematch, don't you worry. This video is all about Sentry or KNULL, and what CTP is better for him. But yeah, if you guys want to see that rematch now with that, he has energy on, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Oh, and something else important that I'm going to mention before the end of this video, which I think it's an awesome idea somebody mentioned, and I think I'm going to run with it and take advantage of the idea. I mean, he just put it out there. He said you can have it, so I'm gonna see what it do. So yeah, I'm still trying to dissect and figure KNULL out entirely. Don't worry, as much as I can play play this guy, I'm gonna try to get my runs in. Okay, so now that was what, 3:54. So now you're gonna see me unequip this rage. Look at that. I spent 1,500 crystals. I don't know if I'm really gonna try to go for that 10,000 crystal thing. I don't need the 6-star rank up tickets. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me see if I can fast forward through this. But I basically just, yeah. Okay, so I equipped the energy there, right? It's got the 6% beat down. Okay, there we go. Here's the run. Here's the run. We're running it, man. Run that back. All right. So he's got the beat down. So you can see the beat down's not even going off, right? And let me pause this right there. So I've seen some people like procking on 5, and just from taking him into ABX with the energy, instant canceling 5 into the 2, right? If that's where your proc is at, is better. It does more damage. It just does. Instead of doing 4 and then waiting for the slash on 5 like you would with a rage, you don't want to do that. You want to instant cancel. Now if your proc has like 1 second left on it and you're hitting the 5, you can probably get away with waiting for that slash and then going into the 2. But if you're worried that your proc's if that's gonna activate your proc, you don't want that to activate your proc. You just don't. So, but yeah, I'm gonna play this guy, until I figure out exactly what's best for him. I haven't quite figured that out. I'm kind of just messing around right now, but I do know that much. So yeah, depending on where the proc's at, you can get away with letting certain skills play. If you're wondering why I let certain skills play there. But yeah, we got trapped up there. Proc went off on us. Damage is still happening. So here, I tapped the tier 3, 5 into the 2, and look at that. Look at that damage. Oh my goodness gracious. 418. Do you see that? 418. 20 seconds faster. Dude, 20 seconds on stage 14 for me. I mean, stage 14's it's not a walk in the park. I mean, it's easy, you know, depending on what character I'm using. It's definitely easier than stage 32, I'll tell you that much. But to get down that fast like that's pretty crazy. And you know what? Let me look here, because I don't even think the beatdown was really going off. I'm rewinding it. The beatdown went off once there. It went off one time. One time. So that's basically tested with a regular energy. For those who want to know if null is better with, you know, even just a regular energy, that beatdown went off one time. So for 5 seconds, that beatdown was in effect. That additional pierce. So that's like a regular energy testing them with. I explained this in a previous video, but that's all it is. Now, I think he's definitely going to be better with an energy with all attack, right? Because you don't have to worry about the beatdown, and it's not going off anyways. And I think I'm going to be swapping that. Okay, yeah. So I'm not gonna swap it right now. I'm not gonna swap his energy right now, but I do have another one. So here, I'll show you what he will be getting. This one right here with 20% all attack. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to roll every one of these to get beat down, but it looks like that certain characters are going to perform better with the 20% all attack. So I'm glad that I can, because these things are such a pain to roll. But in any case, I'm not going to swap that now. I'm not going to do more gameplay with them with that. I'll do that in a future video. Probably the next time that I turn the camera on and I make a video, and you see Null in it, he will have that other CTP on. But another thing I want to show you guys is, so he can perform in ABX. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is me just, taking him into ABX, just kind of messing around, and I'm just doing this just to show you guys that he can perform in ABX with an energy probably even better than Rage. Now, I can't say that for certain, because, I haven't really figured out his rotation, what's really best for him with energy. I just haven't had enough time. I literally just put this on him. So I'm just kind of using what I feel like is rather intuitive. But I know 100% that there's a better way to do ABX for null with energy. I just haven't figured that out yet. But I will. I will figure that out, because I intend to keep energy on him, and I would like to use him for ABX. But he's not far behind where my Rage run is. And especially because, like I said, I just put this on him. I haven't had any time to practice or figure it out. So that's rather impressive to me. I feel like you could probably even go in here willy-nilly and just even do the Rage rotation, and you would probably end up somewhere close. So you could see, I'm trying to do what I feel like feels right, and I'm about maybe 12 seconds behind, where I am. Okay, where I stopped the video, because I don't do this whole entire run. I'm probably 12 seconds behind my highest run with a Rage. I'm pretty sure. I'll know when we get there, because I think I was at about 7 million at about this point right now, and I get to 7 million. Let's see, just a few seconds more. There we go, at about right there. So yeah, what is that? Yeah, about 12 seconds. So. Okay, so for those who, plan on using null for ABX, right, and you're afraid that the energy wasn't going to be as good, I can say that's probably not the case. It seems to be not the case. And the beatdown on the energy, don't worry about that, because I'm telling you, A, it doesn't have much of an effect in ABX, and B, it wasn't really going off, and the times that it was going off, it wasn't an ideal time for it to be going off. Right? So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm definitely happy that energy's working better for him, because I was a little disappointed with his damage, that Sentry was outperforming him. because I mean the guy's, you know, he's the most expensive character in the game, right? He should be super powerful. So if you have an energy, got to spare energy, better slap it on that. Preferably an energy with all attack on it, and not the beatdown. I don't think the beatdown's going to work that well for him. I'll be doing some testing with that. So you know if you know you want to be certain, wait for one of my next videos, and you know I'll let you guys know in that exactly what I find out, how much faster it is, because I'm guessing it's going to be faster. I'm guessing it's going to be better, and it's going to be better for ABX as well, right? And KNULL is meta for ABX. I know I said I was going to go into some live gameplay, but I think I'm going to I'm not going to do that. Like I said, it's pretty late for me, but you know, I wanted to get this information out there. I wanted to let you guys know that, you know, I did the swapping. But I have a lot of good ideas for videos coming up, and it's just a matter of me getting to them. One thing though that I do want to mention is somebody in the comment section. I'll have to get their name and you know, shout out to them. They mentioned doing so for like, you know, I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe it's just going to be over the course of a couple videos or over the course of like a week, and I'll be picking out like, so the idea is for me to go through, look at comments, right? Have you guys leave comments of either questions you have, you know, if you like I could even look at your account if you have a question about like cards or builds or you know, stuff like that, or just really anything. And one video a week I'll be answering these questions, so the whole entire video would be dedicated to me like answering these questions. Or it could even be like an account roast, right? A couple people could say, hey, why don't you come roast my account, or you know, I need you to tell me, you know, this about my cards, or what do you think I should do about this, or how I should build this character. And you know, so one video a week would be dedicated to me just answering these questions, right? Be like story time with Godzillanator, something like that. So let me know how you feel about that, if you guys think that's a good idea or not. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and like I said, man, if you have Rage on KNULL, you better take that off and slap an energy on them, because you saw 20 seconds faster, and that's just me that's at a first glance. So once I really figure this guy out, I have to imagine that it's going to be even faster than that, and even more. I wouldn't put beatdown on him. I don't think that's the best for him. But like I said, if you want to wait till my final testing on that, until I do put the all attack on him, you could certainly do that. But you guys have a good one. You stay tuned, you stay breezy, but most of all, you better stay safe out there. Okay, adios.